It's Thursday. I'm rocking the Bears jersey. That can only mean there is more football to be had today. Happy Thursday, everybody. Yes, we are at Thursday. The week actually went by pretty quickly, I think. So with that in mind, yeah, there's only one game today, and it's relatively meaningless in the grand scheme of things. But you know what? I'll still talk about it because I have to do something to fill out some time slot now, don't I? Actually, it's funny that there's football today because we have the new season of Hot Ones today. It is awesome. I cannot wait. It is going to be sweet. I was seeing Shia LaBeouf take on the Wings of Death with the newly acquired lineup of hot sauces. It's going to be awesome. Cannot wait. Can it please be 11 o'clock already? I want it to be 11 o'clock right now so I can watch Hot Ones and give myself a good laugh. That'll be fun. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Excuse me, I'm probably going to be yawning a little bit throughout this video today because I did get up legitimately really early just so I can get my laundry done. I mean, as of right now, it's in the dryer. See, basically what I do is, I work out, put all my dirty clothes in the wash, get cleaned up, put them in the dryer, and as of right now, they're in the dryer, and so that's why, while they are drying, I might as well get my video done. So, yes, that is always super nice. I guess in terms of where I work out or what my route is, lately I've actually been running to the Hilltop Inn. That should give you a general example or idea as to where, I am. It's a pretty decent run. I mean, it's a pain to get up that hill. However, it is fun sort of going. No, it was weird. For whatever reason, I actually felt like I was losing energy, like going down the hill than like going up it. Maybe because I was like forcing myself to go down the hill so fast that like I couldn't like keep up with it anymore. Because when you're going up any hill really, you sort of have to you would think it'd be easier to simply run down a hill than it is to go up the hill. And it is, but there's some added danger to actually running down the hill by going full speed, because if you trip, it's gonna hurt. It'll be very painful. So whenever I run down any hill, I sort of gotta pull back on the reins a little bit, metaphorically speaking, of course, depending on how steep it is. I mean, say this is flat right here, see? If it's like this, I mean okay, that's manageable. I can sort of go top speed. Around if it's here, I'm okay, this is I guess anything steeper than 40-45 degrees, that gets a little bit, on the side of erring on the side of caution in terms of how fast I'm going as I'm running, which that happens. Let's see what else. So yeah, I told you I'd be yawning a lot this morning. One thing I definitely have noticed is it really is definitely getting colder out. We are now no longer officially, summer is literally reaching its final days. It is. Fall starts on the 23rd and today's the 19th. So, well, I technically just dated this video. But the point is, it's going to be cold. There's a lot of fog in the morning, I notice. Forgot to break out the light that I have to wrap around my head in the morning whenever I go out running in the dark. Fortunately for me, when I start, I'm in a pretty lit up location, so for the most part, I can see where I'm going. It's only when I'm heading toward the Hilltop Inn when it gets like super duper dark that I really do need to put on some sort of light for cars to see me. Therefore, I can stay safe. So there's that. Let's see what else is going on. Again, unfortunately, sorry, I don't really have much in the way of like internet or TVs. Like, seriously, I really have no idea who won America's Got Talent last night. Son of a gun, why don't I just, I could look it up right. Actually, no, that's exactly what I'll do. I'll look it up. Oh, I had to return my computer. Hold on a second. There we go. Let's see. I can just, hold on. I'm reaching really far away. Oh, never mind. Should, what the, how did I just lose? Did I really just lose internet again? Yeah, see, unfortunately I have to use the hotspot on my phone in order to, or so, yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna know until after I do the video. That's a real shame. Luckily though, I saved the window for the, excuse me, for the NFL pick, so I guess I could simply, do that right now. So, the Titans and the Jaguars, that's the game for this evening. Thinking about it carefully, what I'm concerned with is, again, this really isn't a game that matters to me because, again, I'm a Cowboys fan, so we'll get to that game later on this weekend. But in terms of tonight's game, the Titans and the Jaguars, you know what? I think I'm going to go with the Titans on this one. Because, again, I don't really know much about the new QB at Jacksonville. Unfortunately, in that division, they're probably the most unstable. Whereas the Titans, you have Marcus Mariota, you have Derrick Henry, you have that combination that works. I would say that, the Titans are probably going to win this game. And I will be honest, I lost count of how many teams I've been right so far and how many teams I've been wrong about so far. So, hopefully, again, somebody's keeping score at home. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, dear. Man. I'm just feeling like so drowsy this morning. Yeah. I had to, again, I had laundry to do this morning. I want to get that done to get that over with before I can get my day started and moving forward, which is nice. Well, I'm going to try and maybe do a reading wano this evening because here's the thing. Whenever a new manga chapter in One Piece comes out, I probably could have told you guys this a long time ago, but the week a new manga chapter comes out, first they give away spoilers. Now, spoilers can come in one of two ways. There's one way, pretty obvious. There is a list of things that happen in the manga chapter. So I'm like, oh, okay, that happens. But how does it play? What does it look like? That's why that one isn't really as effective as you would think it is. And then the other way it comes out is they basically do show the manga chapter, but it's still in the Japanese language. Meaning that someone is eventually going to have to find someone translate the manga chapter from start to finish, and therefore now I have not only a visual explanation of what's going on, but what are people saying or doing or whatever. That's generally how spoilers works. I mean, to be perfectly honest, yes, the spoilers for chapter 956 are out now, but it's showing. But in terms of the former or the latter, it's the latter. There's no English translation whatsoever at all. In fact, the only word that you do see in English in the Japanese language is the word sword, which could mean technically anything. So, well, not anything. I mean, a sword is a sword, but you get the idea. So, maybe by the end of the day, the chapter will be out and I'll be able to do something along those lines. That'd be nice. Hopefully I'd be able to do it before, well, again, I don't really have cable, so I can't really watch tonight's game. So, yeah, that's kind of a bust. I guess the only thing I can really do now is just look forward to the weekend. I mean, tomorrow and Saturday should be pretty awesome. I mean, I do have a baby shower to go to on, Saturday. That's going to be pretty nice. As for tomorrow, I think I'm going to try and go to a live after 5 if I can find the time to do it. Maybe. We'll see. You just have to also find the location as to, where it is. Outside of that, though, yeah. Honestly, this week, you know what? That actually does remind me as well. Horseheads has their homecoming this weekend. I was surprisingly shocked by that. I actually kind of thought that, I mentioned this a while back, but I thought homecoming would have been like in October, like usually it is, but no, it's like September. That's rather strange. I mean, they're Horseheads. They can do whatever they want. It's certainly not up to me to decide, what it is they can or can't do. But again, like only mid-September and you already have homecoming weekend. It's pretty different, I guess. And another thing, Trinity Pauling's having their alumni reunion like the first weekend in October, the 4th through the 6th. That's surprisingly early. Like, when I went to my 5-year reunion almost 5 years ago now, this was like mid to late October. Like, seriously, I had just recently ran the Wine Glass Marathon for the first time that year, and a couple weeks later, that's when the reunion was. If the reunion was now, I would say I was running the Wine Glass Marathon, which I'm not anymore. But if I was running the Wine Glass Marathon, I would very much miss the reunion. I don't think it'd be worse. Let's be honest, marathons happen all the time. Yes, they're hard to do, and it takes weeks, even months, for your body to train and grow accustomed to it. But, again, they're pretty, they happen relatively often. A 5-year or 10-year reunion, again, only happens once in every however many years it is for the reunion, I guess. So, yeah, gonna be heading to my 10-year reunion at Trinity Pauling. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. It's still a little early for my taste, but it's Trinity Pauling. They can do whatever they want. No skin on my bones, So, one of these days I really should do a TP Tales as to what the reunion was like. I'll make a note of that at some point. But, yeah. That should honestly be, pretty neat. Other than that, today should be pretty simple as far as Thursdays go. Got some football. You have hot ones, which, wings and football. That's the combination that's never been done before. Oh man, I love having wings as my order of my full course menu. I do. First week feast. If you ever want me on the show, hit me up. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Turn on those social media platform. Find me on the social media platforms. Turn on those notifications on YouTube. I am humbled that I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.